Hello everyone, and welcome back to, well, no, this isn't Borderlands 2. We finished that project. Now I'm going to show you guys some Payday. At least one video. I'll gauge the reaction to it. I'm with two of my friends here, Rhoda and Red. Say hi, Red.
Hello.
Say hi, Rhoda.
Hello.
Alright, they said hi. You've learned enough about them, they're no longer important. So, the mission we're going to demonstrate today is the bank heist. There are several varieties of them, but they are all essentially the same thing in concept. It's just what the bank is holding that changes. The word pro job means that if we fuck up, that's it. There is a difficulty above overkill, and I normally do stuff on high difficulty, but there's new mechanics in Death Wish, the higher difficulty. I want to go over them later because, you know, one thing at a time.
Alright, ready for the next one?
Wait, not yet. Before we go, I'm going to quickly show off that there are skill trees in this game, very quickly. I'm not going to talk about all the different skills I have or what skills you could have. Just going to say, Ghost, this tree is for stealth. Technician tree, it is your techie stuff. It has C4 to blow doors and safes open. It has better drills for drilling open doors and safes. And it has little turrets. It's a techie, you know. Enforcer is the meat class. They get the big guns, the big armor. They take less damage, you know, stuff like that. Finally, you have Mastermind. To put it in an MMO term, the Mastermind is the class that is, how do I put it? They're a support class. They're good in both stealth and non-stealth, and they do things like give you doctor bags, they can tie up more civilians, they can get police to tie themselves up, they can, at higher levels, they do things such as make civilians cower in fear, and they can get their teammates up by simply shouting, "Get the fuck up!" And that's about the four classes. So now we're ready for the next screen, Red. So as you can see here, I'm joining in. Everybody gotta join in. This is a multiplayer game. We all have to be synchronized properly.
This Harvest and Trustee branch bank has its weaknesses. Case it so you can find out where. You're going to need to go into the vault using a thermal drill. Get whatever's in there bagged up and move back to the escape car. Use your judgment and don't be greedy. Bank cameras usually have security rooms, but I guess you know that. Good luck, folks.
Okay, so that was Bane, the guy who coordinates our different missions, telling us what the layout of the mission is. You have a thing called assets here, which Red already bought, it looks like. Yes, he did. And what assets do, and they give you, well, assets to help on the way. Different missions have different assets. You'll always have a risk level, which just tells you the difficulty you're on. We're on overkill, which is why we have these scary-looking sons of bitches here. And there's other things, such as an extra doctor bag, which you can see as being marked as being next to the ambulance outside. The vantage point, which doesn't get a hell of a lot of use. And, well, body bags to stuff people in body bags, things like that. Finally, you have your loadout, which is what I'm bringing to the mission. I'll be bringing ECM jammers, which I can open doors with through a skill, and they also delay pages so that people cannot call the cops on me. A silenced pistol, and a silenced machine gun. And here's the loadout of my whole crew and what they're carrying. That's about all we need to see here, so once you two are ready, we can begin.
Robbery time. Get the thermal drill stashed in the parking lot. Then it's up to you. I don't know what we're gonna get here, but remember, keep the civilians in check. Don't let them use alarms or phones. See you at the safe house. Okay, people, there's the bank. I don't know what's in there, but I know it's gonna be good.
Alright, this is called casing mode, where I'm in now. Red's already put on his mask, so now if he gets seen, he'll be aggroed to people because he's gathering up the street civilians so that they don't interfere with our heist. I'm in casing mode. It means I can safely look around without any danger. Either one of you have anything to add about the casing mode, mechanic?
Don't hug
not
the
right now.
guards.
Yeah,
Because they
don't hug
won't notice
guards.
you.
Yeah, if you get too close to a guard, he'll notice that you have a gun.
You're inconspicuous, you're not invisible.
That's actually a pretty good analogy. So for stealth specifically, which this video is supposed to cover, I'll do loud in another video if people show interest, in that when you're, like right now there's a camera here, I can stand here and it will eventually notice that I'm here, but it'll take a few seconds because I'm inconspicuous. See how it started to detect me after a few seconds? I can run right past it, but I can't just stare up at it like a retard. That will eventually cause a problem. So, the first step to a successful stealth bank job is to figure out first off, you want to know where the security guards are, where the bank manager is, he'll be the bald fat guy, and you'll want to know where the security room is that's controlling the camera. Red's going ahead and tying up the civilians on the street. There's exactly 4 that will spawn. Once you've tied up or killed all 4, you will no longer have street roamers outside. It'll all be contained in the bank. So I think it's time for me to go ahead and mask up. I am no longer inconspicuous. Now, if a civilian sees me, he's going to flip his shit. If a guard sees me, he's going to try and shoot me. Well,
Guys, the thermal drill. Go get it.
a big part of stealth is finding the right entrance. Hence, I'm going to go in this door here instead of walking right in the front door like a dipshit. And it looks like Voda just got another street civvy. I believe that's 3 out of 4 down.
Yep.
We got skylights, roger that. Skylights mean that people can see us through the roof. Essentially. Okay.
Yeah, for skylights, you can't just run across the rooftops, unfortunately.
Now, right here on this wall, there could be a security room, but it's not here. The game has randomization factors, and my security room today is going to be on the other side behind the teller through this door. So I'm going to teach you guys a quick trick. It's called the camera pull. Oh, somebody
Already broke it.
He already... Okay, never mind then.
I've already started it.
Well, the camera pull is you shoot the camera, and a guard will come to see why the camera is broken. We can't shoot him on the roof because, again, we have a skylight. There's not always a skylight, so that kill would not be safe. We need him to be somewhere we can safely drop him, where no one's going to see the body.
His cooperation is, now he's walking off.
Is he going...
That one doesn't want to come.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you think he might be going back down the staircase? I can catch him on the stairs.
He's probably going down the staircase.
Alright, I'll catch him on the staircase. Staircase is a good kill point for guards when you're doing a bank heist. You can catch him right here. When he comes in. And he's dead. And, oh shit.
And you failed.
And this is an example of a loud mission now.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a roof camera.
Yes, there is.
Well then. This is what happens when stealth goes south. I am ashamed. I thought you said that you didn't. Damn it! I thought there wasn't a roof camera because you said there was a skylight, but nobody mentioned one. But that still should have checked first.
Well, how do you think I knew the skylight was there?
You knew the skylight was there because of the roof cam. Oh, you looked through the cameras and saw it.
Yep.
Oh. Well, if it hadn't gone south, I would have shot him. Somebody else would have went up and caught the second pager, and then we got the manager. But it didn't go that way, so now it's loud. A loud mission is a lot like a quiet mission, except less tiptoeing, more open, bloody violence. Now we gotta wait for the drill to finish. It's gonna take 237 seconds. And I'm kinda glad I fucked up anyway, because now I get to demonstrate loud and quiet in the same video, which will cover more ground.
Duly noted, I have upgraded drills, therefore my timer is actually lower in this particular case.
And that is always nice, because the sooner we get out, the sooner we stop getting bombarded by cops. Yeah,
also, drills are usually a lot louder. Mine have a 65% noise reduction.
and people will react to the noise a drill makes.
Yes, and your viewers can thank me later.
I'm sure they will. So what Rhoda just did is called safe picking. He can't do it on the main vault because it's kind of too big for that, but little safes like this, he can pick them right open, and, well, we don't have to wait for that drill to get the loot inside. Sadly, we want the loot in the big vault, so we're still going to be waiting. Now, if you're going to go loud, it's generally advised to bring heavy armor and heavy guns, not the stuff we are bringing for our stealth run. But we're going to try and make do anyway. Needless to say, this would not be the optimal setup for a for the fight we're getting into. Oh, another use of ECMs, besides blocking pages, which I believe I mentioned earlier, they can open ATMs like this and steal the money from inside them. Of course, I'm getting shot while I do it, so that's probably a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah, I don't think you covered their usage
Oh, I didn't?
in this one.
My bad. Okay, what an ECM does, the specialty item I'm carrying, is it will prevent a cell phone call from being made so that no one can call the police when they see us. It'll also prevent cameras from seeing you, temporarily.
Yeah, it's an electronic jammer.
Yeah, it's more or less. Now keep in mind, I have the Inspire skill in Mastermind. I would normally have to walk right up to him and heal him instead of just shouting at him. But I'm going to use it because I have it. I'll try and demonstrate what it looks like to actually resurrect somebody by hand at some point if I get a safe moment to do so. And that was a cloaker. Right there, that's a cloaker. We'll talk about them in another video. Cloakers are nasty little bastards, though. So our goal here is to defend the drill, because the cops will come over and break our drill, and then we have to repair it, and that wastes precious time.
Okay, here, get me up safely now.
Okay, yeah. This is what it looks like when you don't have Inspire. And he's back up. Oh, drill's broken. You got it, Wed? Yep.
Yeah, I got it. I got faster fixing.
Yep. Wed's fixing the drill now, because he got a perk to make him fix it quicker than the rest of us will, so he's the right one to do it. Few quick things about loud combat to note is that when enemies die, they do drop ammo. It goes for every gun. Just pick strafe the ammo box and you'll get ammo for whatever you're carrying. It's not like in most shooters where it's just, you know, if they had a machine gun, you're going to get machine gun ammo, period. They could have a submachine gun and you will get ammo for a sniper rifle. I don't ask how it works, I just accept it.
Yeah, but for larger guns, you will. It is proportional to the amount of total ammo you can have for that gun.
Right. You'll get less sniper bullets.
So you'll get less sniper bullets, less shotgun bullets.
And this looks like when you get shot to hell. You go down on your leg, but you can still fire until you take too many more bullets while you're down. But you'll be using your sidearm unless you have a perk to use your primary.
Oh my.
Poor dead Red. I want my laser pointer back. There we go. Alright, once the vault door is open, I get kicked in the head. Now, you can only go down, I want to say 3 times without using a medical bag before...
It's 3.
It is 3, okay. Before you're just out. But assuming that a cloaker hits you, which is the guy who just kicked me in the head, that does not count toward that 3. That is an important thing to note. Oh, shield's charging in. I'm going to demonstrate grenades. Back up for a second. This is a grenade. You drop it, and besides doing a lot of damage to enemies, and also able to hurt you and your allies, it'll cause the shield to be stunned briefly, which can be very good for shield killing. I'm currently carrying a bag of gold. The goal of virtually every mission in this game is to get the payday to the car. In this case, that payday is gold.
I spotted a taser. Look out.
And depending on the type of item you're holding, it will affect your walk speed. So cash, you walk normally, but you can't sprint. Coke, you can sprint with, it's powder. Gold, it slows you down a bit.
Right, gold, cloaker. And it's getting kind of hot out here. I'm pretty banged up, so I'm going to wait for my shield to recharge before I move in to help people.
Your shield is armor in this case. Oh, double taser behind us.
What?
Tasers just ran out from behind us.
Oh my. So once you get all the loot you can handle, or all the loot you want, I mean, ideally you want more, but if it's getting too hot, you can't escape after the first bag on a bank job. You can fall back to here, and we get the fuck out of Dodge.
The only thing I like more than a successful bank hit is the cigar afterwards. Burning one for you, folks.
Now, again, if I make a proper walkthrough of this, I will just scrap the video if something goes wrong, and I will show you guys proper full stealth runs and such, but this is just like a test video to see if people are interested in more footage of Payday. Because I have played this enough that I could do it without screwing up if I wasn't half-assing it, hoping I kind of get some loud and quiet in one video. But yeah, that's essentially what a bank job looks like, and I think we've covered the core mechanics of the game. There's obviously a lot more intricacies, but this is essentially what it looks like. When you finish, you get paid, and you get experience, and then you get a card. Pick the card you like, and see what you get. It can be weapons, it can be weapon modifications, it can be a mask like those two got. It can also be things to make your mask better. Also, it can be money or experience, but we never want that. Like today I got a pistol piece modification. For a pistol I actually kind of like. And that's what a mission looks like. When it's done, you take him back to this screen, you gotta find a new mission in CrimeNet. But I'll probably go over that in another video if people want to see more. For now, that'll be all from us, so I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, here with my character... Who the hell am I playing?
Dallas.
Dallas. Say goodbye, you two. Red first.
I'm Red. I am currently Wolf, the best character.
Rhoda?
And I don't know which character I am.
Hoxton.
But, yeah, Hoxton. There you have it.
Yeah, we don't even know who we are. So that'll be all for today, everyone.
Such fans of the game.
Such huge... We've all played this game for hundreds of hours and we don't even know who the fuck we are. Have a good one, everybody.